Well, hello, friends. I hope everybody's doing all right. It's, I'm finally starting to feel a little bit of relief with this, more consistent relief, I should say, from this Andromedan DNA activation from the other day. So that's great. Um, but now we got some new, somewhat bizarre information coming forward. So, and I was guided to share. So, all right. So I gotta first explain how I arrived at this. This is an energy update regarding crystalline crystalline transformation of the physical body. All right. So a few weeks ago, I was eating a sandwich, and I noticed I apologize ahead of time. If anybody who's like super squeamish, this shouldn't be that bad, but you know, I'm gonna mention blood. So, um, the I noticed some. It was sourdough bread, so it was white. So I noticed like I took a bite of the sandwich and there was red stuff on it, and I'm like, what is that? There's nothing red on the sandwich. I was like, oh my god! I touched my face and my lip was bleeding. I'm like, okay. So I just went on for like 5 minutes. All right. So first of all, my lips weren't chapped. There was no cut on my lips. There was just like, it just spontaneous bleeding. I don't typically have that problem. Even like I couldn't even, it wasn't swollen. It wasn't like, didn't feel hurt. It just was bleeding. Um, so like even now, and when I look at it, I mean, I could see like a little tiny dot, maybe where the blood was coming from. I don't know. So anyway, I, I so I, and this wasn't because of like super crusty bread either that like damaged my lip because, crusty bread can do that. This was actually soft, so that wasn't it either. All right, so I tell my friend, right, and she does a quick tune in, and she said, what I got is that your body, it's your crystalline light body is it's transforming, and so you're going through this transition, and in that process, the skin is thinning. I'm like, well, that's interesting. And I mean, I did a quick confirmation that was it, but I was like, all right, well, fast forward, I don't know, a week. Um, then a knuckle on my right hand suddenly was like, I don't even remember touching it. Suddenly it was just bleeding. I'm like, all right, well, that's two. And then a couple of days ago, I saw blood on my right hand. And sorry for all the talk about blood, but I'm like, there's no cut there. And I look at my left hand and there's a random cut there. Cut, or just the skin it just, I don't know, opened up. It doesn't even look like a cut. I can't really explain it. So, okay, that's 3 times now in 3 weeks. So, in meditation, I went into deep meditation. I was like, all right, I tuned in with my team and I said, can you tell me more information about these cuts and these, the thinning of the skin and whatnot? And I got a yes. So I was like, all right, let's go. So the information that I was given is that this transformation is going to happen with everybody. It may present differently. And it may present differently. You may not have the same problems I do, but weird stuff's going to probably happen. So, all right. It's just not everybody's going through it right now. And some people it'll happen later. So, all right. Okay. So what they told me was I'm looking at my notes. My crystalline light body has been activated and the skin is getting thinner. But this is not a bad thing. It's becoming more crystalline. And the image that they gave me it was like an analogy of armor. And so they showed me like a knight with thick metal armor, really heavy metal armor. And then, so that's like the old skin. And then the new skin is like what did they say? It's more like an advanced technology coating that could stop bullets. So just like if it was painted on, it's thinner, but they said it's exponentially thinner and stronger. So now that does not mean that this new skin is going to make us bulletproof. Okay, that was just an analogy there. So so currently I'm in this transition phase where it's thinning out in the old form, causing random cuts, but doesn't yet have the upgrades that come with the new form. So 3D skin cells are being replaced by 5D skin cells inside and out. So it's not just the skin where this is happening, it's also happening to our bodies internally. So what does this mean and how long will this last? So I asked, how long will this skin transition last? And I was told 6 to 12 months. So I'm guessing this just started, so I got a ways to go. I asked what will be different after the transition period. And they said, 1, more rapid cellular regeneration in skin. Sweet. Number 2, better protection from the sun's UV rays. Excellent. 3, better protection from environmental toxins and irritants. All right. And number 4, fewer cuts, bruises, and burns, and they will heal faster. Fantastic. So they also said, these are the changes that we can currently comprehend. There will be others over time that we will better understand at a later date. So essentially, that's all the information I'm going to be able to get right now about this. So I don't know what you want to do with that information. I mean, it's a little bizarre. But again, what is not? Kind of bizarre at this point. So, yeah, so I think that's it. If this doesn't resonate with you, it's all good. Just leave it. But maybe file it away somewhere. If you start noticing weird stuff happening with your skin, maybe tune in and say, hey, am I starting that transition into my crystalline body? So anyway, and there's probably people who have already gone through this that are, past that 6 to 12 month period. So anyway, so we'll see what this looks like. So all good. This starts happening to you, you probably don't have some terrible disease or something. So, just you're just upgrading. All right, everybody. Take care. Much love. Until next time.